back, my name is Sarah and this is going to be a super quick book haul. So this is actually a book haul from a giveaway that I won. A.G. McDonald's basically giveaway for his new series on his channel, Fire Hearts. There's a Fire Hearts giveaway and I won a $40 gift card. He is just absolutely amazing. He has been so creative with his channel and with this super amazing project. I'm gonna link his channel and the first episode of Fire Hearts down below in the description box because I wouldn't have been able to buy these books without winning this giveaway. So just a little bit of promotion for him and his channel. He's also a smaller booktuber, but you really won't regret going to his channel and just watching his videos. He's also hilarious, so there's that. But I won a $40 gift card and I think that I still had to spend about $6, but I got a total of 6 books. So we're just gonna get right into like what they are. The first one is Evermore by Sarah Holland. I actually have a book 1, which is Everless by Sarah Holland. I haven't read it, but I want to. This was kind of a like book haul to get some sequels to kind of motivate me to read some of these older books that I've had for so long, just so I'll do it. But I know that this series is basically about a girl and her father, if I'm not mistaken, and they are part of the lower caste. I think they used to be part of the upper class, if I'm not mistaken, but in this society they pay years in blood, and I don't know, is it like a blood magic thing? I don't know, but it sounds awesome. The covers are gorgeous and it sounds like a book that I would like. Also, if you haven't been around my channel for very long, I like to go into my books almost completely blind. I try to say this on almost every video because when I talk about books that I haven't read, it's a little difficult because I don't like going into books knowing a whole lot. So that's what you're gonna get out of me. The next book is actually a book 1 of a series, even though I totally told you I was trying to get sequels. But that is The Last Namsara by Kristen Ciccarelli. Wow, that's a last name. But I know this one is basically following a child that is like the descendant of some god of like love and laughter, and then there is a descendant child of, I don't know, the god of death or something. A girl or daughter of the king. Like I said, I'm not completely sure. I hear like snippets of things and I'm like, I would like that. But I know she becomes a dragon rider, and I know that she then becomes or finds out that she is the descendant of like the god of death, and so she like goes on this super lonely journey. But god of death, check. Dragon rider, check. What more could you want? Here it is. The next book is a sequel, but I'm not going to be saying a whole lot about it because it goes around on book Twitter and like booktube like all the time. You can't watch any video almost without hearing about the Grishaverse. I got Siege and Storm. This is book 2. Book 1 is Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. I haven't read a single Leigh Bardugo book, so I bought book 2 because I do want to read the first trilogy before I go into the duology after, or whatever is going on with that. I hear that it isn't all that great. A lot of people don't enjoy these books, but I'm a very simplistic reader. I like almost every book that I read because I'm not too critical. I'm not a critical reader. I either like something or I don't, and usually I already know that I'll probably enjoy this series even if I enjoy the other series a little bit more. And to be completely honest, I just want to know who the Darkling is. So here's book 2. Maybe it'll motivate me to read book 1. But I did hear from Alana from the Awkward Book Nerd that she enjoys like this trilogy more than the duology, if I'm not mistaken, and so I trust her. And like I said, I'm not all that picky, so I'm sure I'll like this series just fine. Next is Grave Mercy by Robin Lefevers. I saw this almost a year ago and read the synopsis and thought I would absolutely adore this book. To be completely honest, I'm not sure what it's about anymore because it's been so long, but let's take a look. It's about Isme, and that's how I'm gonna pronounce her name, escaping an arranged marriage. Good for you. And she escapes to a convent where there are sisters who still serve the old gods. I'm intrigued again. And here she learns that she's been sired to the god of death himself. I'm not sure if that's terrifying or badass. Maybe a little bit of both, sure. But she goes on an important mission to the High Court of Brittany in the 15th century. That's where this book is kind of taking place. That's fine. Where deadly games of intrigue and treason create impossible choices. How can she deliver death's vengeance upon a target who, against her will, has stolen her heart? Oh my god. I love badass females. I also love when there's a love interest all like rolled up in like a death conspiracy. So now I know why this was on my wish list. Here it is. The next one is actually a manga, and that is Komi Can't Communicate by Tomohito Oda. This one is about an anxious high schooler whose only dream really is just to make friends, and I think it's a pretty light contemporary, pretty much following her trying to make friends. But I saw some of the covers and then like the cute little synopsis, and I think it's just going to be a really light contemporary manga that I think I'll really enjoy. So I bought volume 1, and then the last book that I'm probably most excited for, because I'm going to be starting the reread of book 1 next month for the Monster-thon. That video coming soon. But this is book 3 of the trilogy. I've only read book 1. I did get book 2 from Madison from Princess of Paperback. She gifted me book 2 because I told her how much I love book 1, and then I never read it. But it's been long enough that I'm going to reread the first book because I loved it so much, and then just kind of take my way through the trilogy that way. But it is Nightblood by Ellie Blake. And this trilogy follows basically the Frostbloods and the Firebloods, and it follows a girl who's a Fireblood, and the Firebloods are kind of like slaves to the Frostbloods, if you kind of want to get technical about it. But she infiltrates the Frost Kingdom. She is taken away after they've killed her mother, and she's kind of forced into basically this high-stake game where this kingdom, they capture Firebloods, and then they pit them against really strong Frostbloods to like the death, and so that's what she has to go through. But she meets someone, surprise, surprise, and I really loved the political intrigue of this book, and I really loved Ruby, who is the main character. And so I just wanted that when I had reread Frostblood, I would have books 2 and 3 just to pick up, because when I read Frostblood, it was the only book out, and now I'm gonna have all 3 so I can just read them all, because it's going to be probably one of my new favorite series, and I'm totally okay with that. So there were the 6 books. Please remember to check out A.G. McDonald's Fireheart because it's amazing. He puts so much work into it. There's also a voice cast of other booktubers, so that's really fun, and I just saw that he had some like behind the scenes Firehearts videos up, so I think that would be really fun to also listen to. But yes, don't forget to check him out, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below if you like my stuff. Anyways, I'll see you guys all later. All love. Bye.